Hi there, it's Micah, holistic therapist. I want to talk to you all today about rejection and sensitivity to rejection and shame, and then provide some EFT tapping that can be very helpful in this arena for those with ADHD, neurodivergence, and also complex trauma. Um, so you may have heard of rejection sensitivity dysphoria, or RSD. Online, it's been popping up a lot, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. And there's more understanding about these traits of neurodivergence and ADHD. So RSD is a high amount of sensitivity to perceived criticism and perceived fear of rejection, and it manifests as really deep emotional experience and almost a physiological experience in people who feel this way, and people who have neurodivergence and ADHD. You can look online for much more about rejection sensitivity dysphoria. It's not an official clinical term, but it is a trait, and it's increasingly more widely recognized. And people are really self-identifying with this in a way that's very helpful to explain their experience. Well, EFT tapping can be very helpful to help to move through some of the emotions behind and underneath this fear of rejection and shame, and to validate the experience. With EFT tapping, we're validating so that we can move through and not stay stuck in these emotions that can ultimately, be harmful and wreak havoc to our system when they linger around. So if you'll join with me, please feel free to adapt or modify in a way that works well for you. With any of the points, you're welcome to change them or adjust them, or skip them, as well as the phrasing. Pick what works best for you. So let's actually start there should be a sore spot on your chest, right under your collarbone. You could just kind of dig around, just very gently, either side of your chest. We'll just gently rub this. And we'll start with our setup phrase here. Even though. While you're rubbing, just say this, or something similar for yourself. Even though I take things very personally at times, and I can feel easily rejected in a way that hurts me deeply, I accept myself. Even though I can take things very personally, and I can feel easily rejected, and it hurts, I completely accept myself. And we'll say this one more time. Even though I can take things personally and feel very rejected sometimes, and sometimes it stops me in my tracks, I completely accept myself. And now we'll switch to the side of the hand. I am choosing to release all of the origins of this fear of rejection and all that it means and does to me. And I'm open to healing and moving through this pain. Great. Top of the head. This sting of rejection inside of the eyebrows. I hate feeling misunderstood. I don't like reacting this intensely. Under the eyes. I feel like I always mess up with something. Under the nose. Like I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop. for the next person to find me out and discover my mistakes. Collarbone hits me so deeply. Center of the sternum. I just want to curl in a ball and hide. Just want to hide. Side of the body. I felt this way for so long. Side of the thumb. It hurts to feel unseen. Maybe I'm allowed to feel sensitive to rejection. Side of the middle finger. This pain is real and valid. Side of the pinky. Maybe I'm not too much, even though I feel it sometimes. Back of the hand between these two fingers, there's tendons in this space. Maybe I'm not too sensitive, I just feel on very deep levels. Maybe my feelings make sense, given my experience. I've been rejected before. Inside of the eyebrows. What would it look like to give myself kindness? Outside of the eyes. What would it take to bring compassionate curiosity to this feeling of rejection? Under the eyes. How can I pause to soothe myself and my emotions when I'm worried about upsetting others? Under the nose here. I'm doing the best I can. Under the lips. I'm only human. There are other people who feel like this. Collarbone. I'm working on feeling more accepting of myself. Center, the sternum. I'm finding ways to validate my experience of sensitivity to rejection. I don't like feeling this way, but I'm finding ways to accept these strong emotions when they come. Being kinder to myself allows me to pause and observe with curiosity. As I put things in perspective, and find a wise path forward. Deep breath in. Feel free to repeat the video or watch another video or tap on your own. And keep tapping. Until next time.